What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the rundown. I think we're like episode 35, 36. I really got to go back and recount. Guess what? This week we had a new special guest on. This is Mr. Quell himself.
Squad. Gang.
Yep.
What's up, y'all?
So what's going on with you, Quell? Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's going on with you, man?
A little bit about me. I try to keep it chill, try to keep it trill. Just working, writing music, holding it down with the friends, and just trying to elevate everybody around me, man.
What do you do for work?
I work in a leasing office in downtown Charleston.
Oh, so you get to hang out with all the college kids. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, see, that's how they get you.
And the tourists.
See what I'm saying?
Yep. All from Ohio.
You got it. You got it. By the bus load. Yeah, that's me, man.
The band. All right, tell us a little about your band, man. What's going on with that?
The band is called Social Void. Sort of like a alternative rock outfit if you had to put it in a box. Just put out the newest album February of this year, just before Big Rona happened. And yeah, Big Rona happened.
And
so
Big Rona fucked everything up.
You got it. Yeah, but I mean, we was able to make a stop in DC at the Duke Ellington School, hang out with all of them and play some music and, just inspire before Big Rona like really got gripped. So but now we just ramping up the practice space, adding new equipment, and always writing. Just already putting pen and chords down for the third project. So
no, that's awesome. You got I imagine we've got Jeff's already got it pulled up on Apple Music over here.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's links and stuff you can give me later that I can make sure to put in the description down below.
Of course.
Did you got something you want to say, Jeff?
Oh no, I just had it pulled up. I just want to make sure we were good on that. I didn't know if you wanted to like me to share this or whatever.
Yeah, absolute. New album is called Resurrection Choir. Check it out. Machine is the single. Yeah, it's good stuff.
So I got a question.
Don't copyright strike us. Go ahead.
So now my question about kind of how this works, but do you, when you upload this stuff, do you tell whoever you're uploading it to, okay, these are the singles, these are the hits, or does Apple Music decide who they're going to put a star beside as like these are the most listened songs, or like how does the whole star thing work?
I've never seen Apple Music's. That's new to me. I know whenever I was deciding amongst like my bandmates and stuff, we did actually choose Passage, Machine, and Orbital as like the promoted singles. So I don't know. That's the first time I'm seeing it.
And what's your role in
the band?
Yeah.
Lead guitarist.
Lead guitarist. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Yeah, and this is gonna make me sound like a really shitty friend, but this is the first time I've really actually checked this out, and I'm really digging this. Like, this is like, it's really chill music. Like,
yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, no, I'm an even shittier friend. I wanted to bring a gift onto the podcast. I was gonna bring y'all a copy of the album, but I got home late last night, and I didn't want to wake nobody up.
That's
super
awesome.
cool. Yeah, we could have put it up here.
Would you sign mine for me?
I get everybody to sign it for you.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I got y'all.
That's awesome.
I know, but really I want to go back to what you were saying for just 1 second. That is actually like super chill. It reminds me of like this song especially reminds me like it should be in like a scene of a movie, like maybe where they're like putting something together or they're working on something,
like a montage song.
Like a montage song. Yeah, that's what I like about that right there.
Yeah. This is super dope, dude. Yeah, it says 10 songs on this album, and then how many songs are on the first album?
12 or 13, something like that.
I gotcha.
How many albums do you have?
That's number 2.
Number 2? Okay,
Under
nice.
this project,
as far as sophomore albums go, like the production quality is really good. Like, this is really well put
Where do you
together.
record at?
So for this one, we recorded the drums in our practice space, and the rest was at a home studio.
Okay, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Trust me, the mixing process to get everything like sounding right and balanced and stuff sitting where it was That was the hardest part.
No, I believe me, I understand. Before we did video, I did just straight audio. So having to go in and mess with tempos and so on and so forth, and high peaks and low peaks, and you have to go through, and you can't just pick a section. You have to kind of go. You have to go through them individually, and it gets very time consuming after a second.
Yeah, I was watching one of the guitarists from Memphis May Fire. He was like kind of going down the track list like of all of the recording and stuff, and like his mouse wheel was just scrolling, and it was just like there's like probably 25 layers to that one song. I was like,
it's no joke.
It's incredible.
Like especially in particular the track Passage, like the beat to the song is dun 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 almost throughout the whole thing.
It's like Morse code.
Yeah, no, so like the mixing for that, just lining up everything, dun 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 dun, that was brutal. Like Chip even said, yo, we never doing a song that's like just triplets over and over. I'm just like, all right, I'm with it.
How soon do you think I mean, I know it's kind of hard to tell with everything going on, but how long do you think it's going to be before you guys are able to perform again?
Hopefully sooner. I'm shooting for 3 months.
Okay.
3 months from right now, because we working with people, of course, with social distance being practiced and everything, trying to go by the guidelines, keep everybody safe and everything. But amongst that, I'm still talking to people that just want music and stuff like that. So we got things in the works.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for that.
To cut that.
Oh yep, sorry. All right.
No, that's awesome. Like I said, I don't really, be honest with you, I don't really know too many people in a band other than like Evan. But no, that's glad to actually hear.
Me too, stupid. I was in the same band.
Well, in a band now.
Oh yeah, he's currently in a band.
Well, yeah, he's currently in a band. But like to have that production quality, and it doesn't sound like some bullshit off of SoundCloud. It's super, super cool.
Oh yeah.
But yes, no, we have everything today from Tekken News, PS5 UI, and of course Spider-Cat. So I know
I'm really excited about that one.
about Spider-Cat. Jeff, how you feeling, man? I'm not gonna jump over you here, but
Oh no, I'm good. Long week, but finishing off on a high note. I've been trying to get Quell on this podcast for a long time, and finally like having him here, like I'm super excited. I want to have you on as much as possible, just because like you bring a lot of like different aspects to gaming. Yeah. Than what we usually talk about. Like you play the stuff that not a lot of people do, you know?
I kind of want to add just real quick for a lot of people who don't know Quell, and please correct me on my terminology, but you are a professional Tekken fighter? Am I saying that correctly?
Not professional. I ain't gonna gas myself up too much, but if I were to classify it, I would say like, all right, so you heard of esports, right?
Yeah.
I like the way my homie Evan put it one time. He called it, we are free sports. So we ain't got no sponsors. We joke about talking to Krispy Kreme and seeing what they want to do. But what me and my guys do, of course, all this is before Rona happened. Like big events, like a final round in Atlanta, like international players coming out to that and stuff like that. But events like that, we would go out and volunteer and just help tournament organizers get everything like good for all these players to just have the easiest time. And we would just help make events like that go smoothly. And of course we would perform, do our best, and just give it our best and everything like that. But to call myself a professional, I ain't gonna do all that. I do all right. I ain't free. I'll beat you watching this right now. But, yeah. Nah.
Little Tekken, little Soul Calibur, get it done.
Yeah, Soul Calibur, Tekken. That's my main thing right there. Is Tekken. Mainly just 3D fighters. Dead or Alive. Really enjoy Dead or Alive. 2D fighters, I kind of mess with. I'm a fan, but I can't dedicate to them.
Right.
So what do you think gravitated you the most to that style of gameplay? Like,
it was. I'll tell you what it was. It's kind of deep. So feel me. Like,
y'all buckle up, huh?
yeah, I'm telling you, arms and legs inside the thing at all times. Nah, like it was me thinking that I was good, and then meeting people that showed me no, you not even at all. And then I don't know what clicked, but I wanted to be better than the homie. And it's just been since 2015. That's just what it's been. It's like beat your friends and then find who you can't beat and then repeat. And that mindset has just taught me things just beyond fighting games. Like I'm able to somebody be like, well, I'm sad over something and I have a bad day with my girlfriend, and I'm just like, all right, well, be better than this. What you in front of me? Like, come on, I understand. Cry your little tear, and then come on now.
In the words of Ric Flair, to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Talk to him. So, whoa, styling, profiling. Jet flying. I forgot the rest.
Baby
limousine
shaking.
Yeah. He did shake a baby or two.
I didn't mean to cut you off there, Jeff, but yeah, you can go ahead, man.
No, that was it. I mean, did some more streaming this week. I think I've streamed every day this week, honestly.
What are you up to now? As far as followers?
19.
19, there you
19
go.
and counting.
I remember when he was just a baby at 0.
I know. I had one for like 3 days. I was like, oh man, I don't even know if I want to do this.
That's like us. We were stuck at, what were we stuck at for the longest time?
Like 13 or
yeah, we were stuck there for months, and then finally, as quality got better and routines got better and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Now we're finally at 53.
Yeah, and I think us taking like a little bit of a break and then coming back and kind of revitalized everything and kind of like started bringing people in.
Kind of able to look back on what we were doing and what we can improve on.
Mm-hmm. And we still got stuff in the pipeline, guys. Stuff's coming.
Mm-hmm. So we got new logos. We got more people are going to be recurring on, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, we got more video ideas, all kinds of shit. Mm-hmm. Just hang on, it's coming.
Just wait, we're going to blow our assholes out again.
I was just gonna say, y'all finding more of these, Steve-O, Johnny Knoxville challenges to do?
Apparently Michael's got something in the pipeline on that. I don't know what it is. Dude,
do you hear that? They're gonna hurt themselves again.
This podcast is just me reacting to shit the whole time. That's all it is. I plan nothing. Everything's just put in front of me and I react. So this is
how much better reality TV can you get?
I don't know. We need a show on a TV channel somewhere.
No, but as far as I'm concerned, a lot of the new update for Ghost of Tsushima came out. I've been actually trying to go back on that storyline. I never got to finish it because if I'm not mistaken, something else came out around the same time. And then, friends want you to play this with them, so I kind of get sidetracked on everything like that.
Right, yeah.
So I've been going through playing the story mode online a lot more, trying to bounce between that, the Avengers storyline, and I finally finished the Call of Duty one. So I finished that one as well.
Dude, Call of Duty Modern Warfare story is actually really solid.
And actually, it didn't appease too much at the beginning for me, but then once you got towards the middle and towards the end with the brother and so on and so forth, I mean that's when it really. I was like, oh, I'm dedicated now. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, he's a little asshole.
Oh yeah, no.
All right, I got you. And then, just the way that the game finished up was super awesome. Hopefully, Cold War is just as good. I don't know. We'll see.
Are either of you excited for Cold War? I mean, maybe not so much on your end because I know it's not necessarily the type of games that you play.
No, not really. But I liked. I loved it when Warzone dropped because like with the whole like battle arena thing happening with Fortnite and PUBG and stuff like that. I love watching PUBG because PUBG's
free PlayStation game right now. Just by the way,
get it and get mad like because I don't see people be like, yep, hey, watch out, he over there by the tree. I'm sitting over way he by the You better see. I didn't see him. Wow. And then there's a headshot. I'm like, yo, these people are amazing. Y'all need to be in somebody's army. Able to do that. So to see them do that with Call of Duty, I was super hyped for. I think my boy Cullen told me
that's right. We do know Cullen.
Yeah, we know Cullen. Yeah. Shouts out to Cullen. Zombies is coming back.
Yes, I am super excited for Zombies.
See, now I might get, because I'm one of the 12 people on the planet that love zombies because I'm bad at it, and y'all get
but
mad.
Zombies
I'm
in general,
fun.
Zombies is just a good time. Like Zombies, you can just sit there and play for hours and not give a shit what the hell's going on.
I'm telling you, and the little Easter eggs and stuff. I will play zombies, and they'll be like, "Yo, man, you want to play Tekken?" No, I don't. I'm playing zombies. So
sure, what exactly is your console of choice here? Are you console or are you PC?
PS4 right now, and I'm pricing parts for a PC. So I'm getting there because I don't think I'm gonna do PS5.
Really?
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Interesting.
Just any reason why?
I've seen the PC thing take off, and it just makes more sense because it's gonna be another X amount of years before a PlayStation 6 or whatever they decide to call it. But
it'll be 6. They've already patented 6, 7, 8, and 9. You remember that story?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, they got the news over here.
Yeah, there was a story Jeff and I did where Sony actually patented the name 6 all the way to 10 so that nobody else could use it. So you don't have to worry about them changing any names up on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know when that's gonna be, and the way technology, like just new stuff for PC just happens all the time. Like I can always upgrade, swap, trade, try stuff out, give it back. I'll have an ever upgrading. And as I figure out what I want to do with my PC, because like if I get into writing electronic music again, I can be like, oh, I don't really need all this graphics cards. Let me, get some more RAM and space for that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're 100% correct.
For what I'm doing.
And that I can.
Welcome to my position on the podcast.
I mean, you can't really argue with that mindset because you're right. You can always change those parts in and out. You can always upgrade your GPU and your CPU and your memory and things of that nature. And you're gonna have a lot more choices when it comes to games. I mean, that's just the way it is. And if you don't like mouse and keyboard, you can always buy an adapter and play it on the controller. But I think in my sense, for me, I'm a very huge campaign player. So anything that involves a huge story, that I can dive deep into and get immersed in, I'm not, a lot of those, especially those PS4 exclusives, I'm not going to be able to play on PC. And going back to what you said as far as being able to do a lot of different things with your PC, I have, a very, expensive rig that I built. But I never built mine for gaming. I built mine specifically just for editing so that I can go in and I can make music, I can make graphics, I can edit all of this stuff on here. So no, I think you've got the right mindset, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, actually, what's funny is like with you saying what you said about how like it's ever upgrading, you can always change out parts or whatever. Kind of like you dinged a light bulb for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because I was discussing yesterday and the day before about at least getting a controller, maybe play a couple games on PC, and now I'm thinking about it's like, damn, Quell's he got a good idea. So I might start dabbling a little bit more and get some more memory put in, because Warzone itself is like almost 200 gigs.
That's storage.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. I don't have that much.
Right, you said 200 gigs, but that's storage. Your memory is what allows you to run multiple programs at one time without it slowing down. So that's your RAM.
The more you know.
So,
superimpose
but
that.
no, I definitely agree. You definitely need to upgrade your memory in yours. I think you're running at like 8 gigs of memory right now.
So yeah. But so thank you. I think I'm gonna start dabbling.
That's what he's here for.
Hey.
Hey,
accidental genius.
It happens.
That's how chips were made, by accident.
Oh, and Silly Putty.
Silly Putty.
Cornbread too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, not a lot of stuff's invented on purpose.
Yeah, hell no.
this comedian. I'm a huge fan of like comedy, the art form of it. This comedian said, his name Doug Stanhope. He said the human race is just a whole bunch of like oops and my bad and missed again, and we still, be proud and broad. Look back on our track record. We messed up a lot.
Yeah. What was it? They said science is a whole bunch of fuck around and find out.
That's right. Well, this is what I want to happen, but I can't guarantee you what is going to happen.
Right. That's why there's theories and shit. So.
All right. Well, I think everybody's doing good this week. I think I'm about ready to dive into, like I said, we've got Spider-Cat. We've got PlayStation 5 UI. We have little 9-year-olds that are going to be able to be little snitch bitches. So let's dive into it. All right, first thing on the agenda today, Spider-Man Miles Morales has a spider cat that helps him fight crime. We already know that Spider-Man Miles Morales is one of the most anticipated games coming out for both the PlayStation 4 and the upcoming PlayStation 5, but we just got a whole new reason to be excited about it. Game Informer uploaded a video that showed us some of the scenes in the gameplay from the title, one of which introduces the brand new chapter in the game, and the character is not the only thing aesthetically pleasing. But we'll also be able to help you fight enemies in battle. It is none other than Bodega Cat. I think I'm pronouncing that. Bodega Cat, which even dons a hero's mask when it's in play, hence the nickname Spider Cat. I don't know how I feel about this.
What? No, you need to be very excited. That is incredible. The fact that the Bodega Cats have representation in media now. If I don't have a Bodega Cat in every video game, in Tekken, Harada, and Michael Murray, you know what to do.
Have we ever had a cat as a sidekick before? We get dogs all the time. We had a bear in fucking Far Cry.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we've ever had a cat before.
In the Nioh games, some samurai shits.
Neo?
Shut up. Yeah.
Is it yeah. Is it Neo or Nio?
I thought it was Neo.
We said the same thing 4 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying there's an argument somewhere, I'm sure.
They got all kind of animals. A dolphin. No, that's a shark. I'm sure there's a cat.
Same difference.
But we ain't had a Bodega Cat before.
I know. I mean, this thing's just a little orange tabby cat, but apparently this thing's a badass.
And it got a mask on, you said?
Mm-hmm. So apparently, it's basically a suit that you unlock, and it's kind of like more of the traditional Miles Morales with a hoodie and the gym shorts and the sneakers. And then in the backpack, he's got a cat that has a Spider-Man mask on.
They showing.
I mean, I need to know, like, Miles Morales is wearing sneakers, right?
Yeah, in this costume.
What do you think? Rocking Air Force Ones, maybe some Jordans?
No, so that's the thing.
Put on the new LeBrons.
The new Jeezys.
So apparently, some fucking easy slides.
Yes. What we showing up, man? No, because like I don't know if y'all subscribe to Black Twitter, but I'm gonna let y'all in on some insider shit. Black people have had a struggle ever since the dawn of video games, and
I didn't know where that shit was about to go.
Don't worry about it. I just buckle up. I'm driving. So black hair.
Lock your doors.
Black hair.
Make sure your daughters are safe at home.
On video game screens has been tore up for a long time.
Can you give us an example?
We're going to run it down.
Of a tore up black person's hair on a video game.
The Spider-Man game on PS4, and they had him, and Peter Parker was doing stuff, and they put Miles on the screen, and he had that mashed up, the cruddy. Yeah.
See, y'all pay attention to the details.
Or if you look at any like character creator,
see, just unbrushed. Bro, they did the screenshots for this new Spider-Man, the Miles Morales dude, and he had his shit was lined up. He had the fade going, and it was.
So what you're saying
good.
is that had to be a black animated editor.
What I'm saying is praise the Lord, because finally.
That means that downtown barbershops exist in this universe. and he got lined up good.
Getting representation. Bodega cats. This is progress.
You're gonna see all the white kids lined up at the barbershop now. Be like, I want that Miles Morales.
I'm telling you, bro. The new wave of white rappers coming out after this. It's gonna be incredible. They're gonna be right after the barbershop. It's a good time. Y'all gonna probably rock the new white. Yeah,
I'll do it. I don't care.
Bam.
See, done. But apparently with this new costume, people are a little upset about it because he switched from Nikes to Adidas.
I thought Adidas were coming back though. Like my buddy Jared, he's a black man, and he's one of the greatest friends I ever have had. And I mean, he wears Adidas. I love them.
They never left.
Yeah.
No, Adidas been around. They're still there.
Yeah. No. Run DMC put Adidas on, and that was it.
The whole shell toes.
So who mad about the Adidas?
I mean, like, there's a smaller fan base that's like they're more about it being comic book accurate.
Okay.
So in the
Purists.
in the comics and the animated series and all that stuff, like not animated series, but any animated version of Miles Morales, because we really haven't had any live action. So it's always been like the zip up hoodie, like in the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse had Nikes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
I think they were Jordans, actually. They look very Jordanish. So a lot of like purists are kind of upset that they switched to Adidas. It was just fucking stupid. Get over yourself, man. Fuck.
Thank you. No. Y'all go sit down somewhere and count something because
He said count something.
Go play with your blocks.
I mean we getting hair right. We getting Spider Cat and Adidas is back in the game. Y'all need to. They're just unhappy with other stuff, and now they're projecting that onto the Nikes.
And I'm just really happy that we're actually getting a Miles Morales in something other than like a standalone movie. Like,
and his hair is right.
His hair is right. I hope there's a costume where you don't even have to wear a mask. I just want to see that fade.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, that's kind of something I want to point on too, is not trying to dive too deep into the black culture, but I love the fact that how they didn't fuck it up. I was so afraid of them fucking up, a black superhero like Black Panther or the Spider-Man movie or the new Miles Morales game, and they haven't. And I think that's super cool.
I'd give it time somebody will. I mean, but it's true though. Like they'll fuck it up at some point.
I don't know. I mean, people always asking for representation and things like that, and I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
it is a good thing, and I just wanted to be done right because there's a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah, and honestly, Miles Morales out of the two Spider-Men is my favorite. It's not because it's like a cooler costume, which it is, but like it's the representation. Like there's not a lot of biracial representation anywhere.
Because he's actually like black and
Puerto
Dominican.
Rican.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican.
And there's a lot of representation. Like Into the Spider-Verse had it, and hopefully this game has a lot of there's a lot of Puerto Rican flags. If you look at the gameplay that they showed off, he's walking through like this little festival, and there's a lot of Puerto Rican flags hanging around.
I like they're sticking to the roots of it. I mean that makes me a lot happier.
Yeah, I'm stoked, man. Like this, it's not going to be as big as Marvel Spider-Man was, but I think it's going to have like the exact same amount to do as far as condensing stuff into a smaller map. But
it's definitely going to be one of those games I'm going to be sad that it's over when I finish it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, I've played Spider-Man through 3 times.
Same. Yeah.
I don't see myself doing anything different on this one.
I did it once for me. I did it once with my kid so that he could see it, and then I did it again to get the platinum on New Game Plus.
Yeah.
Right. In other Spider-Man news, at Expo Scene 2020, Sony Pictures has allegedly said that we will get our first look at Spider-Man's Far From Home sequel in December of 2020. As reported by Murphy's Multiverse, the executive marketing director of Sony Pictures Entertainment in Brazil told attendees that the film has already started production and that we will get our first look at the film this December.
Oh, and I just wanted to pat myself on the back for calling this shit last week.
He has a habit of doing that. You will call a lot of shit, and then it's going to happen like a day later.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are rumored to have signed on for Spider-Man 3. Beginning a Spider-Verse. Fuck yeah. Yes. I'm excited because that's what we need.
What you think, Will?
I'm with it. I ain't seen Toby in nothing. He been on the couch. So
looking like how the Spider-Man did Far From Home.
So like I'm not gonna gas him up and then watch the movie and just oh no. But hey, we'll see what's happening. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm very excited for this because if we were talking about last time is they brought in Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange to be like the parental figure for Peter, and now I think with that because he's doing the multiverse of madness, so that's multiverse. I mean, it's just square peg square hole. Like I mean, it's just they're putting out everything to line it up. They're not hiding anything.
Like on some weird shit, I'm excited for like the musical score because like I think it was Far From Home had the Mysterio theme, and that theme was really good.
Dude, I love how it's like
really good.
Yeah, I like how it's like late 80s, early 90s punk rock too. Like that's so good, man. Like
so good.
Ramones and who else do they have? I can't remember. There's another band that's like been there that's an old punk band, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, the music, the fucking soundtrack's gonna be sick.
It's
dude.
gonna be great.
I'm excited.
In other movie news, Mandalorian season 3 has already began production.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Hell yeah! I mean, like everybody knows that I'm the Star Wars dude here, and it's out of every live action Star Wars there's ever been, Mandalorian is like
that's the one.
It's like Empire and then Mandalorian. That's where I mean, as far as the ranking goes, like for me.
Fun fact: I have only seen the first Star Wars movie, and I fell asleep.
All right, Quell, it was nice having you on, bud.
Hey, y'all go down, run down, and all that.
That is funny. Xbox Series S loading can be faster than the Series X due to lower resolution graphics. With the Xbox Series S set out to be a budget-friendly version of the Xbox Series X, it is understandable that the Series X more powerful in terms of raw power than the Series S, though it seems as the one advantage that the Series S has over the Series X. There's too many fucking Series and X's in the same sentence. With the loading times. In an interview with Xbox, Phil Spencer made this revelation when he mentioned that some of the games faster on this Xbox Series S than the Series X because on which titles this applies to. Whether this will be the case for every Series S game, that said, there's at least one thing less powerful the console has over its big brother. There you go. I kind of threw that in because you bought the Series S. So now you won't have to worry about it. It'll be okay. You'll have...
Yeah, I'm all about some quick load times.
Fuck yeah.
Can't get any fucking slower than PS4.
So what? Have you seen the models of what they look like?
What the Xbox?
The new Xboxes? Yeah.
No, I don't. Microsoft do their thing, and I go. Go ahead.
You got a picture of that?
Yeah, if I can type it in.
We're gonna show you a.
I saw the memes when they was like making it into a trash can. That was funny.
Yeah, there it is.
I saw
right
a phone booth one.
Oh, yeah. So that's the white one's the Series S, and that's the Series X.
I like the Series S.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one Jeff got.
Yeah.
It's a little. I mean, you got the S looking like a domino. I mean, that's okay.
It looked like the White Among Us dude. The sus one.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the funniest meme I saw was for the Xbox Series S, where they put it in Death Stranding. And they had it on his back, looking like damn cargo. They also, I don't know if you knew this or not, but they changed the controller up just a little bit to give it more of that elite controller feel to it. Mm-hmm. So your joysticks are going to be raised up a little bit higher. Your directional pad is that more, I don't know what you would call that, the more all directional, so it's not just the four ends of it.
Like multi-directional or omnidirectional or...
Yeah, well, yeah, because definitely. If you take a look at it, it's got the corner button set to it as well.
Yeah, no. And they added a social button on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, because you've got the 3 buttons in the front now instead of the 2.
Yeah. So little tweaks here and there. I'm excited for it. The Series S is actually really small, so I can just hide it somewhere. Mm-hmm. Won't even be a big deal.
So next story, this is more of an honorable mention just because there's not really a whole lot to it. I just kind of, it makes us feel old. But apparently Sony will stop selling PS3, PSP, and PS Vita games through the web and mobile now. It's that time. We are officially getting old. I remember, God, I don't even remember what my first fucking PS3 game was.
Oh, I never did PS3.
You didn't do PS3? Were you on Xbox at that time?
Yeah, I did 360 then.
360 at that time?
Bro, I rock PS3 and PSP, dog. Assassin's Creed, I only played on PSP.
Really?
Only.
That's a hard way to play that shit.
That is a very, yes.
I enjoyed myself.
Kudos to you.
Yeah, because I know they had the Liberation one. Is that what it was? With the girl
I forgot.
in Louisiana?
No, I didn't play that one. It was something in France or something.
Oh, Unity?
I don't know.
Yeah, if it was in France, it was Unity.
Oh, tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one then. Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
that's sad.
So, yes, by the end of the month, you will no longer be able to get those games anymore. It just makes me wonder, like, are there still people playing the PS3? Like, I need to, like...
I mean, there's still nostalgia gamers, like, that still buy the old consoles and stuff.
Yeah. I just bought a bunch of PlayStation 2 stuff off of eBay.
Yo, I do that exact same thing.
Dog.
Especially with games that I love. Like, I'll want the, like, original versions of stuff.
Yes.
I went, but, like, Uncharted is my favorite game series of all time. And I went and ordered off eBay, like, the brand new 1, 2, and 3 just so I could have them in the PS3 case and so on and so forth.
Yeah, for me, it's Dynasty Warriors. The hack and slash. Beat 'em up thing about
30
like
enemies at one time.
yeah, the fall of the Han Dynasty.
Fuck
and
yeah.
Zhang Zhao, he turning up and he tripping and shit. Let's go whoop his ass. That's my shit.
Dude, that's a deep cut, man. I forgot about that game.
I'm not gonna lie, I did too. Dynasty Warriors. I remember the first time I played Dynasty Warriors was back when you could buy like a game magazine from Walmart and get a little demo disc inside.
Yes, that man. That's my thing, dude. If I had to like just go around and just collect games, it's becoming just Dynasty Warriors stuff.
Actually,
That's super
I kind of want to like see if I can find an old Game Boy.
Like, hold on, are we talking original Game Boy or Game Boy Color?
No, what? No, yeah, original Game Boy.
Original Game Boy. Okay,
Yeah,
just make sure
I
you got
want
the lamp beside you right there so you can see it.
Yeah.
No, I got to get that overhead lamp that they came out with. Like,
Oh yeah, mine was purple. But yeah, you plug it into the side of it. Yep, and play it in the car.
Hell yeah.
In an email sent out to PlayStation account holders, Sony confirmed that the brand new web and mobile PS Store experience is coming out and confirmed changes revealed in the leaked email, although originally reported as changes coming into effect on the web version to the PS Store starting October 19th. So that is
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
holy crap, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sony says instead these changes will take effect from October 21st through the 26th on the web and October 28th on the mobile. As per the leaked emails, players will be unable to purchase PlayStation 3 games, PSP games, and PlayStation Vita games, apps, themes, and avatars from the web, mobile versions, and PlayStation Store. Well, I mean, gotta get more room lined up for all the new stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just fortunately what it's time. I mean,
it's
sorry if you didn't get your platinums.
Yeah, it's time to move on. I mean, new stuff's coming out. You gotta move with the times, you know.
I'm telling you, like,
I gotta
and
tell
really,
boomers that all the time at work.
that's what I'm saying. Like, essentially, like Sony wants us to not become old people. Well, back in my day, we had the PlayStation and shit. Y'all mean gang and shit.
gang.
We listened to Gucci Man and played Need for Speed Underground 2.
Do you
listen
remember
to a lot of Plies,
Do you
too.
remember Little John?
See?
I want to get down and dirty. I listen to some
Bro,
Plies.
every game, Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, the main menu, before you press start, that shit need to load up. Ba-dum-dum-dum. All the games need to start with Lil Jon from now on.
Can we get a remaster on Underground, please?
Dog.
Yeah, dude, we were talking about that last week, me and Quell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a remaster on Underground.
We need.
Bro, yeah, I would be 100% down for that. That would be so fun.
That's moving units, bruh.
But hey, in case they did confirm that they're remastering Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Hot Pursuit, yep.
So I guess get it if you want that. It wasn't the best title in the series, but
Hot Pursuit 1?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they can do that.
Game industries, just like the movie industry, is running out of ideas.
Yeah, a lot of remakes, a lot
I
of
don't know.
remasters.
Everybody got potential if EA is still making money. That's
Facts.
I'm just say that and believe it there.
Cyberpunk 2077 Night City Wire vehicles, fashion, and Stadia release date and news revealed. Jeff, I'm gonna turn it over to you. I think you paid a little bit more attention to this than I did, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the new reveal for the Cyberpunk cars and stuff.
The Night City Wire and everything like that.
Yeah.
You want to give us your thoughts and impressions on it?
Shit looks dope. Back to you.
No, back to me.
Oh.
So, like, Cyberpunk, right? So everybody hyping it up and everything. I took a look at it, right? It looked like like futuristic, like Grand Theft Auto kind of.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same. Yeah,
I love the shooting. The shooting looked great.
The shooting looks really, really
The
good.
fighting looks stupid. I hate the fighting. Looking at that, and I know y'all invited me on here to be nice, and turns out I'm contrarian.
No, we didn't.
I just unzip and zoop. Aha! Got the ass.
It's like on Scooby-Doo when they take the mask off.
Right? Oh, zoinks! It's Quell.
Oh, it's Mr. Quell. It's been Mr. Quell this whole time.
And I would have got away with that shit too if y'all nosy white asses. Might have to edit that out.
And then old Velma's over there. Jinkies. And you're
She
like,
can get it.
for sure.
But no, it looked dope. Aside from the fighting, but
Yeah. I mean, they did show off a few different, like, I guess, classes of vehicles that you can use. So there's the economy, which is like kind of like the beat up cars, and there's one like little smart car looking thing, which I'm going to use to run everywhere.
yeah.
Climbing upstairs and shit. Like, and then they had the economy, then I think elite.
Dominoes. We'll get into you in 5 minutes or less. Driving upstairs and shit.
Yeah, the elite's like a little bit more like the nicer cars, and then there's the trucks and like armor vehicles, which you get tanks and stuff like that, and big trucks. They had sports vehicles, which look really, really cool.
Yeah.
They're kind of taking stuff that really exists and kind of just modifying it for their world, kind of like how Rockstar does.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously there's a twist, right?
Who's behind Cyberpunk?
CD Projekt Red, so the people that made The Witcher.
No shit.
Yep.
Yep.
That's how you know it's going to be good.
Okay. Oh, damn. They've been in the tuck. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't put out anything since The Witcher 3, I don't think. And that was 6 years ago.
What I loved
Netflix
about it
keeping
was
that.
so many people thought that the next game from CD Projekt Red was going to be The Witcher 4, and then they surprised everybody with Cyberpunk. I thought it was
Yeah.
amazing.
Hit them with the Dougie.
Teach me. So after that, they did. There's supercars, which are like your Paganis and Bugattis and stuff like that. And then there's motorcycles. There's different levels of customization for each one. There's different ways to acquire vehicles, and you can store them.
Fun fact, when you go back to the motorcycle part of this, Keanu Reeves actually helped design some of the motorcycles that are going to be in that game, which I thought was super, really, really cool.
Yeah, Keanu's got a very big part in the development cycle of this game, which is, yeah, he's not just in it. He's actually partaking in helping with certain things.
Get down.
Yeah. Dude, Keanu's, that's my, he's God.
He's
my
one
God.
of my favorite black people of all time.
Oh, yeah. Don't get no blacker than Keanu.
It don't.
Respect.
PS5 user interface has officially been revealed. The PS5 UI has been revealed by Sony. The news arrives as part of the PlayStation blog post, which digs into the new console's user experience and reveals a few new features coming to the PlayStation 5 when it launches next month. One of the highlights in the new systems is the Control Center, which provides immediate access to almost everything you need from the system and can be summoned by pressing the PlayStation button on the new DualSense controller. From the Control Center, you can see who is online, check the status of download, manage your controllers, and more. A special 11-minute State of Play showcase launched alongside the blog post, providing an in-depth look at the PS5's UX, which is designed with 4K TVs in mind. Ooh. There's also a brand new feature called Activities, which lets players discover new gameplay opportunities, go back to things you missed, jump directly into levels or challenges you want to play, and much more. Activity cards can be accessed directly from the Control Center, and some can be viewed picture-in-picture, meaning you won't have to leave the game to see them. An example shown from Sackboy: A Big Adventure, where the user can open up an activity card, relating to a level in progress to see the objectives they still need to complete. From this menu, they can also find an estimated playtime necessary to complete the level. I actually like that. That's actually... Okay, cool. I've got X amount of time to finish this level before it's done. You know, I'm ready to fucking go to bed.
Yeah.
You know?
That's perfect for me.
From this menu, they can find blah blah blah. If they wish to, players can press resume on an activity to wrap up the chosen level. And if the user is a PlayStation Plus subscriber, which you should all be by now,
Squad.
they can also get access to game help, where if they tap one of the objectives, they can see screenshots and video clips that can be pinned to the screen. And users will be able to join parties in games hosted by friends directly from the control center, switching between games with pace thanks to the PS5's SSD. A new media sharing system also allows you to dictate captions for screenshots before sharing them, and screenshots will be shrouded with a spoiler warning for players who may not have seen that part of the game yet. I like all the new features and everything that they're coming out with. I don't think I'm too much of a fan with the way that it looks.
Yeah.
I think it's I love the features. I love all the different things that you can do, but it seems so cluttered and like you've got so much going on in a very small amount of space that I know I'll probably get used to it, but I just, from the looks of it right now, from what I've seen in that 11-minute state of play, I think that's what I might take on it.
I do like the features. The card system seems a little convoluted. Like it's a lot going on. I do enjoy the fact that you can jump into a specific mission or a part of the game that you need to knock out real quick or whatever. But how lost am I going to get trying to
navigate, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like, what if it's a very specific side mission or collectible I'm trying to get? Like, how far down the list am I gonna have to get? Like, how quick is this really gonna be?
That's fair.
You know.
Do you think this dedicates to the trophy hunters a little bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, obviously, trophies are tied to very specific actions. So them developing this is like, oh, hey, you need to go get X amount of, like, let's say headshots in like a game or whatever, and they're like, okay, well, you can. This is like a mission that you have to do that in, and like you can pick it from there, like. Yeah, like you said, everything that this is definitely designed for, like, you know, those trophy go-getters and stuff. So this is a completionist UI, basically.
Oh, I like that. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
a completionist UI. Okay.
What jumped out to me was the part with the PS Plus subscribers, like being able to tap in and like and the game help. The game help part. Like,
oh yeah, the game. That's cool.
The game help. Yeah, if you're a subscriber, yeah, you do get the game help.
Yeah. And so the other part was the like time it took to do something.
That,
like,
actually, I think that's pretty cool.
As a
you
fan
know,
of like the Soulsborne series and playing Sekiro right now, I'd be like, all right, I need to go to bed.
I want to play that game so bad.
But
game of the year,
bro. This game or this boss is destroying me. Let me see how much time it took people to like get through this boss fight.
Yeah.
Then I can know what time I'm going to sleep.
Or on-screen help. Okay, let me see how they went about defeating this boss so that I can. You know, do I need to learn move patterns and you know, so on and so forth.
Yeah. And they do have like the little like the bring up video that kind of like shows you a little bit what to do in case you're lost or whatever,
and
which is
spoiler
super
alert.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. That's
super cool. Which is like, it kind of alludes to what I was telling you about, like back in the day. We used to like call the 1-800 number. He didn't fucking believe me. So you don't. Oh, you might not remember this either. I'm a little bit older than you.
Yo, dig this. He about to drop some knowledge on you young asses.
So back in the day, like in the 90s, early 90s, well, early to mid, late 90s, that decade.
Yeah.
Let's say, for instance, you were playing Zelda: Link to the Past on Super Nintendo or on regular Nintendo, right? You can't figure out how to get inside this one castle or do this one thing or whatever the case might be. Sorry, forgive me. It's been a couple weeks since I've played it. You could call this 1-800 number, and you pay X amount of dollars per minute or whatever, and they would walk you through what you had to do to accomplish this thing or whatever. It's almost like a phone sex hotline for video games. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So that was the thing, and that was that they had that before they had like the player guides book, like the
that shit. I almost said walkthrough book. That's the age I came up on. Is you go on Game FAQs and look up the walkthrough.
Yeah.
Cowboy had a hotline, a
Or you
nerd
had the
hotline,
or the books you could buy with the cheat codes and everything in them back in the day. You just buy it and it just had all the cheat codes for the games that year.
Yeah. So that obviously that dates me, but whatever. Don't care. It's I'm kind of glad that doesn't exist anymore, but just know if you were ever stuck on a particular video game at some point, you could always call and speak to Todd, who was really good at it, and he would help you get through it.
Bro, I'm just saying, the Rundown is the one channel where we got a video game historian. Right, shot.
I had no idea about that. That's all completely
They
new to
didn't
me.
either.
Well, yeah.
Thank you for being here with us, Jeff. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
But in a related news that our historian is not too keen on, Sony says that it's not actively listening to chats with the new PS5 recording feature due to players' concern about PlayStation's possibly recording and monitor conversations. Jensen explained at a length at what the new recording system does and what it's meant for. He explained that the rollout of the 8.0 update for the PS4 caused players to be notified about potential for voice chats to be recorded because of the new function PS5 players will have access to. But he definitely stated that please note that this feature instead insists that players can submit 40 seconds of chat conversations primarily focused around a 20-second clip for moderation reasons. Players will only ever have access to the last 5 minutes of chat, and once submitted, Sony Consumer Experience team will analyze the chat for possible action. However, as stated, the team is not actively monitoring or listening into the conversations. PlayStation 5 users will be able to record voice chats and send them to moderators. One, they are listening. And two, all those little 9-year-olds that get pissed off at you when you're kicking their ass in Call of Duty can now basically send your voice chat to Sony to have you basically reported in a sense.
Dude, I wonder how many like submissions they're gonna get of people telling them that they're gonna fuck their mom.
But my thing is like,
like that's what it is. But this is the same shit that Xbox got shit for 10 years ago when the fucking Kinect came out. Because that shit was like, they could see you.
oh yeah.
It's the same shit. Like, yeah, okay, you're not listening. Bro.
I don't know, man. We all want 1984 to be like, going down. Oh, man, they're listening to us. But you got an Alexa.
Yeah. Dude, yes, thank you. That's the whole thing that people are like, oh, I don't want to do that because I don't want government to know where I'm going. Do you finance anything? Were you born?
Do you have a cell phone?
Do you have a social security number?
Your lights on in your house. That mean that's in your name. You on the grid.
Yeah, bro. Like these people.
Fuck you mean? Like,
fuck, man. Sorry, that's a whole nother podcast, whole nother genre.
that's a spin off.
Yeah, they're listening. Just if anything, this should encourage people to fucking be nice to each other. Like shit talk, that's fine, but like don't be like legitimately and aggressively disrespectful to someone else that you're gaming with. There's no point. There's no sense in it. It's stupid. You got headshot. You died. Fuck. Okay.
And
well,
see, that's exactly what I see is happening. Is these little 10-year-olds are gonna get pissed because they lost in fucking Fortnite, and they're just gonna report the chat just to be a fucking little twat.
Yeah, and like and for whatever reason, these kids got like these programs where they can actually get a hold of people's IP addresses, and like swatting is still a thing somehow. Like I don't understand it. I mean, this is kind of off topic, but like people that are doxing other people that are playing, like they're just there to play the game. Like you're mad because you lost in a game, so now you're gonna have someone potentially killed. Who? Mm-hmm. What? Why? Who the fuck are you? Stupid ass.
Well, any word?
No, I mean, the historian kind of wrapped it up. I just wanted, since we're on the topic of people being mad at video games, everybody that play fighting games, that go for y'all too, just get good. You know what I'm saying? If you mad, go on Twitter like I do and ask people why you getting your ass whooped. Submit video and they tell you why you getting your ass whooped and then practice. Yeah, don't call me all kind of shit. Cause you know, if I pull up to the local and you there, we going to the parking lot and I can fight better than you.
Yeah.
Nerd. Yeah.
Don't be like a little microphone warrior.
Yeah.
Like, cause you ain't shit, bro. You talking shit to me in your grandma's basement?
I'm telling you,
Fuck
man,
outta here, dude.
we can go outside if you ever seen what that is, and then you can see.
If you've ever seen what that
We
is.
can go outside unless you got a vitamin D deficiency.
What you? Oh man, you know they on so much. Oh, I got my. Did I take my omega-3s and? Well, you was strong when the mic on.
Yeah, bitch, your milk ain't even got milk in it.
Okay, we got something else.
Yeah, no. So this has been out for a couple of weeks now. I've actually got two related stories for Quell to kind of talk on here. All right, this came out kind of late September-ish, but it's definitely going to be new for Jeff and I. So Quell's going to be able to kind of give us his input and tell us what he thinks on it. But Tekken 7, you're going to have to help me pronounce this word. Kunimitsu returns to the roster after 25 years. After years of being regulated to tag tournament. Help me again. Kunimitsu makes a return to Tekken 7. However,
the car. Just to have fun.
But however, it's not the same one that fans know and love. A new DLC character will be added to Tekken 7 this fall, kicking off Season 4 for the popular fighting game, which has sold 6 million copies since 2017's debut. Unlike previous DLCs, Namco isn't bringing in guest characters from other games. Instead, it's reaching back to the game's distant past for a character that hasn't appeared in the mainline Tekken game in a quarter century.
Yes, it's all right. So this is big for a number of reasons. One, because we're seeing a character, just as I said, hasn't been in the game since Tekken 2, which long time ago. But in the reveal, how it said it's not the same Kunimitsu we had before. In the reveal trailer, it's Kunimitsu's daughter.
Yes, the daughter of the original.
My God.
The second generation shares a lot of similarities with her mother, including the fox mask that she wears. She's agile, ferocious at close range with the abilities to allow her to juggle opponents high and above into the air before slamming them back down to the ground. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
it's crazy because like it mentioned, I think it mentioned Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Mm-hmm. That's when we saw, because Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is just... Tekken Tag in itself is just everybody in there. Everybody. The whole everybody. But Tag 2 was different. It saw Kunimitsu come back. It saw just a bunch of clone characters. We had 2 Xiaoyus. We had 2 Kings. Roger up in there. He's a raptor. We got Kangaroo. It's wild. But that's the last time we saw Kunimitsu. That was what? That came out, 2012?
Yeah.
And so... let me take y'all back a little bit, right? So, legacy characters. We ain't seen that character in a while. In the previous DLC, we had the return of another character that was last in Tekken 6. We had Zafina. She moves around and like some contortionist type stuff. Her fighting style is crazy. I play her, so you know how it is. But they revamped Kunimitsu, Zafina, in a whole new way and incorporated her to have the moves of a previous boss character that she like summoned the like harnesses the power of and stuff like that. So it's pretty much a whole new Zafina with like pieces from the previous games. So I'm very interested to see what they do with Kunimitsu to, you know, like, well, new Kunimitsu to like bring her to this new whole landscape, which is Tekken 7. It's gonna be crazy, but it's also telling because we've seen 1, two new characters for Tekken 7. We got Leroy and Fakum Ram, fresh out the gate new characters. We ain't gonna talk about Akuma from Street Fighter being in the game. That's a whole different animal. I play him too, and so but we're seeing two fresh ones, and we're seeing some iconic legacy characters coming back. So the community. And that's why I love Harada, man, because you never know where he's coming from with the new content, man. It's he always keep us guessing, but he always delivers. And you got the crowd that complain, but there's gonna always be a crowd that complain on any game, on anything. There's gonna be the haters, but. Man.
Like people that got mad that Horizon was coming to PC. Remember that shit?
Bro, fucking 3 years later and y'all get mad.
Along with that is also going to be a new stage, Vermilion Gates. The stage is soaked in the glow of white moonlight surrounded by the cherry blossoms of Torii Gates. It's the perfect location for Cyborg Ninja and Kuninachi?
Yeah,
Kuninachi to battle, a fight you can briefly check out in the Season 4 announcement trailer below. So going back to the new version is her daughter, which was last seen in Tekken Revolution, a free-to-play game that included, or that was launched on the PlayStation Network for PS3 in 2012, before being removed in 2017. Before that, she appeared in Tekken Tag Tournament 1 and 2, as well as Tekken 2. Tekken 7's last DLC character, the movie TIE Fighter Fakuram, right?
Yep.
Dropped in March of 20 for $6. His accompanying stage, Cave of Enlightenment, released at the same time with a cost of $3. The new stuff does not have deals, does not have prices yet. They're most likely to cost the same. The Season 4 update also includes the various free gameplay updates on top of an added character and stage. These improvements include new moves for all the characters in the game, users interface enhancements, and online play adjustments to increase responsiveness. There's also a new point scoring system called Tekken Prowls that tracks a player's rank and stats and rank system overhaul that includes a new top level title called Tekken God Omega.
Yes. That's a lot. That's good. So the new stage, it's super pretty. If you ever seen y'all both played Ghost of Tsushima, I think. Mm-hmm. So
that was the first thing I thought of when it was talking about cherry blossoms and moonlight and stuff like that. Yeah.
Beautiful, that stage. It's got the red or the crimson red bridges, but the Torii Gates. You ever seen the big when you go to do a shrine or something like that, and you got to go up the crazy ass path, and you find the shrine through the Torii Gates, some big ass. There's a bunch of those, and it just looks great, dude. I can't wait. And the Cyborg Ninja was talking about, that's just Yoshimitsu, the dude who can charge his health and stab himself and you, and then spin around. He's crazy. But it's a lot of good stuff with the new update. That was a crazy conference. Again, shouts out to Harada and Michael Murray for that. But the balance update, Tekken 7 has been an amazing ride since it came out in the US in 2017, because it seemingly with every new season, season 1, season 2, now we on season 4, it's they reintroduce things. Sometimes reintroduce or introduce characters that change the whole landscape of the game. So it's been a different game with every update, rather than them come out with another Tekken Tag 3 or a Tekken 8 and just be done. It's they are.
So they're almost treating it sounds like almost like a games with a service type thing.
It's
games as a service or something like that, whatever it's called.
Maybe something like that. Yeah. But under the umbrella, because They were smart in releasing Tekken 7 with just certain new mechanics like rage arts and rage drives and power crushes and stuff like that. To just evolve and balance the characters in the games and how or characters and moves and stuff like that with every update, it changes the game to make that shit even more playable. So now you got to figure out, all right, now what's optimal? Oh shit, I just did a season 1 combo and I'm on stream. I got to show these people what's up, or they gonna fry me up in Discord, because they will. Discord is brutal.
What's your new thoughts on the scoring system?
I'm not too worried about it because rank don't matter.
No, okay.
Rank don't matter at all. It is gonna be cool because I mean it just gives people something to strive for, because with Tekken God Omega, like, you know, now they got, you know, they basic ranking system. You beat enough people close to your rank, you get more points, you get the highest rank, Tekken God Prime. With Omega, what they're saying is, or with Omega is pretty much the same thing, I think, but with prowess, it's gonna show how much you know what you're talking about. So like, you may be super dope with this character and never even played this character before. To get your prowess up, it shows your overall with all the characters. Do you sidestep a lot when you play this one? Are you more aggro when you play this one? That's what your
So
prowess
with like Tekken God Omega, is this computer based or is this? No, is it online based?
It's offline and online. If you're playing like something like Treasure Battle, where you just fighting AI, they got a ranked system in that too, but it's offline, so it don't matter. As soon as you jump online, somebody in green rank that's smurfing is gonna smoke you. So, but yeah, rank really don't matter. Trust me, I ran into a yellow rank last night that was busting my ass. I had no answer for him. He was crazy. So, and I'm like almost high up there, like in the blue ranks, almost touching golds, but anybody can be a killer out there. You can't sleep on nobody.
No, 100%. I think that about wraps it up for us today. Quell, we greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day to come hang out with us and talk bullshit.
Yeah. Of course, man. I'm glad to be here. Hope to see y'all faces
again,
soon.
you're always welcome back as always. Anything you want to add before we get out of here? And I will have Quell's links, music, and everything stuff put down below. I'll just I'll get that from you or Jeff later on today. But anything you want to put out there, man?
Me or Jeff?
Either one of y'all, please.
Yeah, you do it, man.
Please, whatever you want to say.
Just keep your eye on the socials with the band. We try to keep y'all updated with everything, but promise you we got some cool stuff coming soon. Other than that, just be good to people online. You know, be treated how you want to. Don't be a dick.
There you go.
Yeah,
exactly. Fuckers. Oh, funny story real quick too. Last night we kind of had a little get together for Michael's birthday, and I just noticed today I left my stream up. So
how long?
It's a 3-hour stream of just my bedroom.
So when he was up there showing you his PC, he left his fucking stream on.
That's so funny.
And because of doing that, he got 3 new followers.
Internet people are weird, man. Y'all are wild.
Oh man, you're giving them that premium content.
Could you imagine, like, is your bed in the damn camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine like if you would have left it on all night and people watching you go to bed.
Right?
Bedtime RPG.
Yeah, good thing it times out. But it's got 9 views.
Y'all are weird, man. Y'all ain't got nothing to do.
Y'all are some silly people.
Oh my goodness.
I appreciate the love. I guess.
Yep.
Thank you.
We all appreciate the love, and as always, this has been an episode of The Rundown, and we will see you next week.
Peace.